Hello, good evening. It is Nemi Batstone here at Nemi's Crafty Cafe. And I am in my craft studio tonight. It is Friday and we've survived a full week of back to norm. So I hope you're feeling like me, quite tired and overwhelmed. I'm looking forward to sleeping in tomorrow morning. Sleeping in for me is like 7 o'clock because I'm normally up at 5 a.m. So I'm pretty excited about having the chance to get an extra hour or two, unless I end up crafting all night until midnight. So if you're here with me tonight, and here it's a little, it was a little cloudy, so but not as cold, but I know the cold is coming, I think, tomorrow. So Friday nights, nice and cozy. I am in my pajamas, so I labeled tonight PJ Fridays because I really just did not feel like wearing anything else. And usually Friday nights are usually my nights off, so I do alternate every once in a while with soccer practice. But it's my time usually when I just get to throw on some PJs, make some tea or a cocktail, and hang out in my craft room and get planning for the following week. But this is the third night this week I've actually come on, so that's a record. So hopefully I can continue it, although I realize now I'm going to break that because next Friday I'm taking my youngest son to the WSO, to the Winnipeg Symphony Orchestra. So I won't be able to be here next Friday. So, it's water tonight. I wanted to share my cup. So this is at Christmas time, I always like to gift my team members for staying with me and hanging out and helping me stay as a team leader. And so this year I got them this beautiful cup. So it's got our Prairie Grass Stampers logo on there. And then all around it, I'm just gonna turn off, again, this happened last time, that light. And then we have the Inspire, Create, Share logo. And then we took a bunch of Stampin' Up photos and then put them all around. And then I got Let's Get Crafty. Even the snips, we put the paper snips on there. Thanks on a block, some new product. Anyway, thank you, Tammy Charles, for creating that. She's called the Craft Room if you ever need any customized gifts. So it is a hot and cold bottle or tumbler, I guess is the right word actually. So if you would like to party and hang with us and also earn your own special mug or own tumbler, then consider joining us during Sale-a-bration. And when you join this month, you actually get, or this month, next month, actually, you actually get to either purchase a custom design stamp set and 2 packs of Write markers, or you can add on $41 extra in product of your choice. So it's always a great deal to join and a fun time to join because it's all new product and automatically you get 20% off plus free shipping on your starter kit. Okay, so why are we here tonight? Well, I was going to create a scrapbook layout and I thought, well, instead of doing it myself, why don't I just do it live? So we are going to wing it. And I shared the sketch, and this is a sketch I actually got pinged onto my Facebook page a few weeks ago, and it's been constantly sitting there nagging at me, and I've been wanting to do it. And really scrapbooking is more my passion. It's where I started. And I'm so happy now that we actually have some workshop kits and things like that. So why don't I just get rolling here? I just realized I lost something. No, I got this one. Oh, I know. I think I just forgot to print it. I think that's what it was. Yeah, so let me do a quick print here. And it's going to sound a little noisy. And I just want page 2 of 2. Or, yeah. Oh, interesting. It's not showing. Wow. Why are those pictures not showing? Just give me a second here. Really, I should actually check and see. Yeah, it's coming up blank. That's odd. Okay, maybe I can't print it for you. Weird. Okay, well, we have a scrapbook. Hey, Karen, thanks for joining. Oh, and I saw your registration and you're good to go. So thank you. Thank you for sending that. And We have a new scrapbooking brochure, and it actually features the Wildflower designer series paper, which I'm using. And it has, you can get it like just the designer series paper pack, or you can get the workshop kit, which I just ordered, so it won't be here for a couple weeks. Or you can get the designer series paper with the sticker sheet. And then there's a coordinating stamp set. So I wanted to show that to you. Oh, here, why don't I just do this? It's not going to be pretty. There it is. So those are the 3 items that you can get. I tried to print it, but for some reason, it's just not printing. So in the top left hand corner there, right there is with the sticker sheet. That's the stamp set. And then there's the workshop kit. Okay, so let's just get you going here onto my table instead. So I don't know why it wouldn't print, but it wouldn't print. So I'll just have to troubleshoot that later. You know, the joy of technology when you try to be prepared and it just doesn't work. Anyhow, okay, I'm gonna do that and drop that. So, like I said, Friday nights are usually chill. It's when I get to, you know, hang out with the fam jam. Well, if they actually want to hang out with me. Most of the time, the boys are, well, Benjamin has soccer practice usually every Friday night, so they're gone for a while. Um, and then Bishop just likes to play on his iPad. But, you know, typical children. So, anyway. Let's make sure we're good here. So I've got a big mess. That's what scrapbooking does. I think scrapbooking, though, I'm a little less messier than I am with cards. I don't know about all of you, but do share. Are you messier when you make a scrapbook layout, or are you messier when you do cards? But this is the layout that I found, and I really love it. I think what caught my eye was all the draping, and I was like, what am I going to do with that? That's a lot. But, you know, this is meant to inspire. So just use it as you like and take from it what you want. That's all what sketches are meant to do. And make a twist. So after I'm done mine, I hope you can take this and do one for yourself. So there is a 4x6 photo, 2 of them. So I just wanted to point that out. I don't know, it's a very blurry print, and the picture on my Facebook page didn't come out as nice. So I'll try and bring it closer if you can get the numbers on there on the sizes. And then, yeah, that's not too bad. Maybe just a tad more. There we go. And that way, if you want to pause the video and you'd like to make this, then you have a better glimpse of it. But I also did take a photo and post it on my page, so you'll be able to zoom in, zoom out. There's 2 4x4s, and then 4 2x2s, and then a 2x3, just to balance it up. Now, you don't always have to make those all photos, but my son's birthday's coming up, so I thought, oh, this is perfect because I can have a picture of him actually over here. Then I can do the family photo, and of course, the food, some presents, or the cake, and then photos of maybe some presents or just decorate however you like. So let's get started. So the products we're using today are part of my January card class to go, which I've partnered with Anastasia Radloff. And then we're going to use some hearts and stuff that we pulled out from this month's monthly card club, which, well, it's cards this time. I didn't do any 3D projects. So this month you're going to get 4 cards, 2 of each, so that's 8 cards total. And it includes a quarter pack of the Marbled Elegance, but it features a lot of the hearts. So those dies are the hearts from this pack here, which is part of the, I forgot to label this one, which is part of Hearts of Elegance dies. So we might use some of those. And then I've got the birthday celebration stamp set and coordinating dies. So those we might use some of these. So especially that banner. So we have that. So we have that ready. I found some ribbon. And this is new ribbon. I don't always use ribbon, but sometimes when you need a nice thick line or something, this is a good way. So this is a new woven ribbon, 1/2 inch, and it's just white. And then I pulled out some of the heart embellishments, which you'll get in your monthly heart subscription pack, which is adhesive backed heart sequins. We use these on Monday and Wednesday. So, and in this pack, We have tons of ephemera, and we also have tons of beautiful gold. But as you know, I have boys, so I'm going to use more of the masculine sides of this. So you have this. And I think I'm going to steal a little bit of the backside, which is the checkered. So I'm going to add a little bit of pink. And then I love this flowered pack, but I think we'll use the backside again because this one's my favorite page, I think. And I'm going to have to use this one for cards. But we are going to steal the backside again, which is that stripes. I know, it's so painful. And then we're going to use this one here with the greens and the gold, which is, I think it's halfway between old olive and soft sea foam. It's kind of in the middle. And then the coordinating colors for this is obviously gold, some blueberry bushel, old olive, peach pie, pool party, pretty in pink, and soft sea foam. So we're going to try and, well, we probably will. So I pulled out a sheet of 8.5 by 11 on all these colors, just in case we need it, and a 12 by 12 on the gold, so we can use it. And I'm just going to zoom out a bit, and we'll get rid of a bit of the shadows. There we go. And so that we have more room to create with. Okay, so I'm going to move some stuff aside. And where am I going to put it? Okay, we'll put some over here because I don't want to mess up all my ephemera that I've just cut. Okay, and I'll remember that my stamp set's to the right. So for you guys, if I ask you where my stamps are, they are to my right. So just right. To your right, Nelly. Okay, so we've got those. And this is a bunch of the beautiful ephemera. I did take some of it out already. So we're going to use that. And then for our base, I'm using our new white willow. And there is a difference. So I did pull out basic white to show you that there is a slight difference in white. I don't know if you can see it very well. I've got tons of shadows happening here. I don't know why. My lighting on Monday was perfect, and I can't seem to get my lighting right these last 2 days. So I'm going to have to play with that. But you can see the basic white, and the white willow is a lot more whiter compared to basic white. So basic white seems to have a little bit of a cream to it. I apologize. I must have my desk in the wrong spot when I moved it. Okay, so it's a 2-page spread. Excuse me. Just gonna grab a sip of water. Hello, Barb. How are you doing? I'm working on a scrapbook layout today. So we got our 2-page spread, and it's gonna look something like that. So I'm just gonna pull you up a little bit more so we can make sure we've got. I'm gonna do each page separately anyway. Damn those shadows. I apologize. So I must be in the wrong spot somehow, somewhere. So I'll work it out. You can see the difference. Thanks, Kathy, and welcome to tonight's scrapbook layout. I was like, I've always wanted to do these on Sundays, so Sunday scrapbooking. Sunday sketch would be more fun, but instead I'm in my PJs on a Friday. But this is normally where I am. So, you know. Okay, so let's start. So I figured for the middle, I'm going to just use some soft sea foam. And it is a 2-page spread. So I'm assuming that the split is right there. Although it's difficult to tell. I mean, it's a sketch. Put your split wherever you want to put it. So I'm going to assume we use about 8 inches here and we're only using about 3 or 4 here. But whatever your calculations, don't worry about it. Do whatever your heart desires. And again, they gave you the photos, so then that's okay. And then I figured we would use some of the gold lines here and then a few more. So they always, in scrapbook sketches, always give you similar kind of layout or coloring, so then you kind of know which goes with what. But again, create, share, inspire. So this is just inspiring us, and we're going to create, and then I hope you share yours later. Okay, so for the base of this, I'm going to use, I was thinking of using this one because it's got some really, it's just subtle. Now, they have this one and of course this one, but this one I feel like it's a little too spring. So, and my son's birthday is in February. So, of course, if I had this for female, I'd probably just use this because it's so darn pretty and I wouldn't want to mess that up. So, but I have male, so I'm going to go with this. And they kind of almost look like watermelon. Watermelon inside of a watermelon seed, whatever. Okay, so we're going to cut a piece. And I think I'm going to cut it to about, almost half. Yeah, you know what? We'll do that. So we're going to make this one like a 6-inch piece, I think. So to each his own. So let's get that cut. So I'm going to bring in my paper cutter here. And I'm going to use my drops or whatever these are to go straight up and down. So I have a 6-inch piece. And then I'm going to use on the other side 3 inches. I know it's painful. I think that's a good portion. Again, we're just winging this. I had a dry fit and a planned idea earlier, and I haven't had a chance to do a duplicate. But then if I did do it, oh, well, then I would have this extra, and I'm like, what am I going to do with that, right? So on a 2-page spread, it would go like this, like this. Now, whenever I do scrapbook, I always like to have removable adhesive. So then I kind of can just position my stuff where I know I need it, and then move it later or glue it down where I want it. So I think that comes pretty close to what the layout is trying to say. But again, it's my design, so who cares, right? Okay, then we're going to take this guy, which I love, and I think would pair very well over there. And I think we're going to do about, let's just do 2 inches or 1.5 inches. I'm going to do 2 because I really like this. And so I think a 2-inch thickness would give it some really nice pop on the page. Okay. So there is a workshop kit which creates 3 2-page layouts. So that's 6 pages. Now here's a fun thing is whenever you do a 2-page spread, you can always turn it into one. So don't ever think that you're stuck with having to keep that one. Okay. So it looks like it's like really thin, about 1/4, but I'm going to go in 1/2 inch for the other side. Okay. So I'm just going to make sure I'm pushed up against there. And yeah, that's good. And this is going to be on my other side here. Yep, yep. There we go. And then, so we got that, and we've got this on this side. I'm liking it so far. And then we have like this kind of random piece that falls there, and then a thin again, and a little bit of a thicker on the other side. So, what could those colors be, right? Or what are they, to be honest? And it can be anything you want. Oh, and I just want to point out, she's got a line here that's pretty dark in between there. So my guess is these could be 6x6 sheets. And don't ever let that deter you. It's not a big deal. Um, or if you're scrapbooking and it does bother you, you just cover it up and then you're okay. So we have that. We're going like this. And we got that. So now we just need to pick our other 2 colors. So we have some gold there. We have some of that. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to bring in some of this stripe. So, um, to put into here. Or do we want the back side? Is this the one? This is the one with the cake. Okay, let's do it. Dun, dun, dun. I really love these cake stripes. And then that'll let me bring in some of that blue. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I'm gonna get my paper trimmer. And I want this strip in the middle. Or do I want, nope, I want this one. I want this one because it's got more blue in it. Okay, I'm flipping it because I always like the excess of my paper on this side. So I'm gonna trim it right to the edge because I don't want it too thick, although that doesn't really matter. And then this will keep for something else. And then we're gonna trim, of course, this one. I'm gonna slide that over and cut another piece. There we go. So pretty. And I'm gonna stick that one right there. Ooh, I was a little off right there. That's okay, because we can just put, oh, that doesn't matter because we're covering it up with a photo anyway. So we have that. That looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. And then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in gold. And we're going to do a skinny strip of gold. So I think I'm going to do a 1/4 inch. That's really thin. But a good thin. And we'll put a 1/4 inch on one side. And then I'm going to do, I did 1/2 inch on the other one. So I'm going to do 5/8 on the other. Okay, so there's that. Move my paper trimmer out of the way for you. The whole cake strip. Oh, I know, right? It's so pretty. Okay, so we got that, and we got the cake. We're going like that. And then this is going to come, oops, slide that over. This is going to come here on this side, according to the inspiration we have. And then this is going to come here, like so. I'll probably just butt that up against it. And then this one will just cover up the two, like that. And then we're good to do our placement photos. So you could do placement photos of any color you'd like. And on here, I'm probably, so it's like, this is a 4x6. So here's the thing. I'm going to ask the question. When you all scrapbook, do you like to do borders on your photos, or do you just drop photos straight down? You tell me. So I'm just curious. So I like to put photos in there with borders. I'll give you an example. Which one is this one? B1. So this one, yeah. And we're also selling flaps, by the way. So let me show you some flaps. So here's some pictures with borders on it, right? Get that right in there. There's a picture of me and Bart back in the day. Oh man, those are the days when you're so young. But here are some where I did lots of stamping, and then you put a border around, or here's tons of borders too. And then I wanted to show you flaps. I know I have flaps in here somewhere. Ah, so there's where's my flaps? I know they're here. This is when I wanted to do quick and easy. So Stampin' Up also sells these beautiful flats that you can add in there. Borders. Okay, thanks, Karen. and it gives you a little touch so you could add extra photos where you need to. And we sell these now, so they come in different sizes. So you just have to go to our website. I'll put it in the comments to link to all of our memory keeping. Oh, that one goes up there because I took them out for something else. Anyway, remember, oh, there was one I wanted to show you, but can't find it right now. Okay, so borders it is. So here's the thing, right? So I got another scrapbook question for you, and that is if it, oops, that's just my binder falling. So if it calls for a 4x6 photo, do you do a 4x6 frame and then trim your photo down? Or do you do a 4¼ by 6¼ frame and then put your 4x6 photo in it, right? So do you trim your photos or do you trim your frame? That's just a question I always like to ask. So I'm curious to know how many of you prefer, like what your preference is. I usually trim my photos. That's how I like to do it. So um, that's how I prefer it. So now I did cheat. Well, I didn't cheat. I had this extra cake, so I figured I could use it to replace the heart on there. And then we have, okay, I'm just trying to find it all here because it's under all my stuff. So we have all these great ephemera pieces because there's lots of flags and little fun stuff going on over there. So I thought we could use those. And then it also has a bunch of banners. And so I thought I could take the two gold ones that are already part of it. You trim your photos. Sure. Okay. So, you know, I know Kathy and um, Karen are big scrapbook fans. Although I'm very impressed that you actually made an album, Karen. So that is fantastic. Love it. So I'm going to put those two there. And then it comes with these two big ones. And then I thought that would be fun to do there. And then I can just put this one here in the corner. Now, there's drapes right across. I don't necessarily feel I need to do that. And it looks like either they could have stitched that or they could have actually had trim. Now, I can take the stamp set as well. And because there is a stamp that actually has a banner. But I also, too, in this, but it would take time, is they actually have little banner dies. But I'm like, I'm lazy, so I'm not going to cut all those out. So, and like I said, there is that piece there. But not for me, thanks. Now, this one obviously looks like it's going to be in limbo. Um, I'm not too worried about that because I can also just put something up there. Or, you know what, I could do it this way too. I could twist it so it's going this way just to cover that gap is what I'm trying to do. And if this is here, it can tag to that. This can go under. Mind you, I could switch my stripes too and then probably take care of that. Lost this. I'm going to put this under. Oh, actually, if I do put that under, then that means I can trim that. And then we'll be better off. And then that way that one's not hidden. Okay, let's get that there. So this is where I would be pulling out my removable so that way I know what I'm doing. And then there we go. And then I know this one, it actually shows in there that it goes over top, but that's not my point. Okay, so possibilities. Possibilities. Or I switch it and put it over here, which may or may not look better. Let's see. Less for the boys. I trim my photos less for the boys. Oh, yeah, right? So, oh, I'm gonna have to glue. We're gonna have to glue because it's driving me bonkers. Do 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 do. or I just don't use this one. That's also the other option. Or I go this way. We can go that way. Just because it has double, but doesn't mean I have to follow it. Okay. Options. Okay. So then for my photos, I was thinking I wasn't going to use all of them, to be honest, because I really like this big ass balloon. It's so pretty. And I thought it would work really well there because the blue is touching on there and we got the blue that goes there. And then we have the cake in the opposite side. And then we need, don't worry, I know it's like, we need a piece that we actually want to use for writing. And I like this one too, but then I think, oh, maybe it's too much balloons. But I also like it because I actually used it in a card. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to use it. And then there's this nice one there. I think that one's 3x3 though. So we could do a 3x3, just under 3. Okay. We could do that one as well. Okay, so where was I going? Oh yeah, I needed a piece for sentiment here. Now it doesn't have to be exactly like theirs. So I'm just looking at all my little pieces here of what we've got and what we want to do. And I think I might use one of these so then I have it for the date and then that'll bring the blue across. So I want to see, oh yeah, I have a piece here that's ready to be cut. So I'm going to grab my guillotine. Oh look, and the cake's cut for me already. Haha. So that works out. I think it's just a hair short. Could use that. And then we'll use this pink piece for some bannering. So we got that. And then I'm going to split this in half. So I can use a piece up here. And then another piece down here. And then I have a few more here. Yes, boys. And then we have a cupcake, so we can use the cupcakes. Perfect. I think I'm liking it. Okay, so now let's get some photo mats cut so we can see where we're at. So I'm going to do 2 4x6s. And if I had 12x12, that would be smarter to use. But because I don't, we're going to use 8.5x11. So I'm going to cut this down to 6. This is blueberry bushel. And I'm going to do 2 mats at 4x6. And this is not going to get filled until February because that is when it is my son's birthday. Well, birthday dinner anyway, with the fam jam or his friends, because I could also turn this into a friend's one. Oh, it is wider. Ha ha ha. So I could have gone wider. So we'll just push that over. Because it is, I didn't even think of it. I was going to do 7 inches and lo and behold, it's 7. That's okay. I'm not concerned. And then another one over here, which then means, oh, I didn't think that was sticky anymore. Another one over here. So this would go right about there. And then we can do 2 4x4 photos, although that one's a little too close. And yeah, I'm liking it so far. So I should have made this piece wider, maybe 7 inches. That would have been ideal. Or even 6.5. Okay, so we got that. And then we have 2 4x4 photos. Well, I might as well use this up. Why waste? So we're going to go 4. Hi, man. Oh, hello, Gail. I'm saying hi to myself as I read yours. Nice to see ya. So that one's 4, and this one's 4. You know, I think I'm going to recut that one because I do have 2 sheets. I should have went 6.5 or 7, and really it's 6. So we're not going to waste it because I can still use it for another scrapbook page, or better yet, for cards too. I should have another one. Yes. So, oh, it's so painful when you actually look at the B side, on the A side. All that gold. But when you have boys, it's really hard. Okay, 5.5. So I'm cutting this one 5.5 because I know the rest will be 6.5. I'm gonna swap. Oh, it's so painful. So painful to dump it. But that's okay. That means I just use this for something else. But I like this cupcake, so I gotta use my cupcake. Anyway, so there's my 4. Oi, I gotta get this, guys. So here's a trick too when you have sticker sheets. Oh, I ripped it. That's okay. That just means we go flippity. You could take your embossing buddy and just add powder. And then it no longer is sticky. There we go. Now I can slide that all over here without it sticking to anything. Little bugger. Okay, don't worry about the powder. It's just embossing powder. So we've got that, and we've got tons of stripes popping. Now, here's my other question, scrapbookers. Do you glue your photo frames down, or do you put dimensionals on them and lift them off the page? That's another question I have for you as scrapbookers. So looking for your answers there. And since I got most of this down, I know this isn't going to change, so I'm going to glue this down. So I would love to hear from you as to what you like to use. And this is where I suck as well, because I have a tendency. Now, I like to make sure always that my corners are good. Oh, is this coming out? I can't be out already. I know I've made a lot, but I think my lid wasn't on properly. So, and I can feel there's some glue in there. Okay, maybe I'll just open a new one. Let's not trouble you with that. I'll grab a new one. Pop some photos, others just flat. Oh, okay. So you mix it up on the scrapbook page. You don't stay consistent with one. Just asking, because this is always great tips and ideas, and I love it when you all share. Okay, this is a brand new one. There it is. Here it comes. Now, I like to use liquid glue when it's big pieces like this because I'm terrible with lining things up. I can't, for some reason, get it straight. So this gives me wiggle room. And then I can lift it up and do this to make sure my edges are good. And it looks like I actually am. Wow, miracle. Miracle, flat most time. Oh, you're flat most time. Okay. See, these are good tips. Good tips I like to hear. And then this is just going to butt up right next to that one. I love this paper. And then, of course, look at that. You got the gorgeous leaves on the other side. So if you use flaps, that's a great way to get both sides of your designer series paper still visible. Okay. There we go. I have one more question, but I'll save it for later. Ta-da! And then this one will go over top. Now, I want to make sure I'm giving enough room. Now, because this is going to go here. Now, I'm going to Pop-Tart mine. So I'm not too concerned how much overlap I have on this. So I'm going to put that right about there. And then we're going to add our adhesive. Where did I put my adhesive? Oh my. Oh, there it is. Phew. Okay. You know why? Because I stuck it where it where it normally doesn't sit. So that's my bad. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to do this one on the halfers, on the down low. So again, wiggle, wiggle. And I make sure I'm straight. And then I'm going to check. Make sure. Okay. Now on this little guy, ho, ho, ho. Not so easy. Now sometimes I'll do it on the next one. This one's a little tight because this is only literally a 1/4 inch. Oh. I will tell you right now, I'm not a big fan of liquid glue when I'm scrapbooking because I get glue all over my fingers. And I literally have glue on my fingers right now. I can feel it. Awful. Okay. Ah. Oh, that gold is like, okay, there's that. And then my page is going to go over there, roughly. We'll have to see, because we also have to add, apparently, a long title. Okay, let's do the other half. Oh, my chair is nice and squeaky. Okay, there's that beautiful pattern. Don't cry. So, remember, you get 2 sheets of DSP. So if you feel bad for using one side on one sheet, you still have the other sheet to do with as you like. So 2 sheets of each. So there's 5 pattern sheets in here. And then the 6th sheet, because we usually give you 12, is all the ephemera pieces. Oh, starting to lose my voice. Better grab my water for my special cup. Excuse me. There we go. And then our other strip, which goes here. And so this, I'm going to use tear tape because it is my preference. So, do you use liquid glue when you scrapbook? What is your favorite adhesive? Or is there a certain type? Do you use double-sided tape like this, such as Tear Tape or Sukwang is the other store-bought brand. I buy from Stampin' Up because I get my 20% discount. Okay. Oh, hello, Shell. Nice to see you. Don't feel bad. It's Friday. I'm in my pajamas, by the way. I don't know if you catch the front end, you will see I am in some plaid red pajamas because I'm telling you, that's how I scrapbook on Fridays or create, whether I'm scrapbooking or not. So that looks good. So I'm going to just pull that off to the side. Try that again. Make sure I'm straight there. And then I just pull up and lay flat. And then if I'm off, it doesn't matter because I'm going to add some gold. There. So now my gold is going to go right over top. And I'm going to use my tear tape again. Because I'm telling you, I hate sticky fingers. I shouldn't say hate. That's a strong word. I don't like sticky fingers. Okay. Nope. Tumble girl all the way. Okay. Oh, I wish I could be. My hands would be so sticky. Okay. I think we're good. So the only downfall when you use tear tape is once it's down, it's down. Now, some of that, that's straight. Yeah. So some of that gold gets a little sticky, so there's glue on there and from my hands. So I have this beautiful cloth that I made when I was starting scrapping with the Dugald Scrappers. I called them the Dugald Scrappers. We would meet once a month, no frills. I just use that rag to wipe things up. There we go. Oh shoot, I forgot this was supposed to go under, remember? Ladies, you didn't say anything. This was supposed to go under so I could cut it. That's okay. Oh, it's okay. I'll forgive you. Okay, so we're gonna pull out so excited I forgot. Yeah, we're gonna pull out a few. Well, that might be a little too much. Okay, let's use glue. Where's my? I don't like to use glue because I might squirt it all over. Then I'm in trouble. So scared. You guys, I can't believe how chicken I am. Okay, and then some on that tip. Because when you put these into the sleeves, you don't want them coming off or getting caught when you're trying to slide it into a page protector. I'm so glad we have 12 by 12 page protectors again too. I have so many scrapbook pages that are finished and they just don't have sleeves. So now I get my discount and my page is done. Oh, see? We'll take that off. Let's get the crappy side here. Oh, there is no crappy side on this one. This is where is my silicone mat? It's somewhere here. Okay. I meant to tuck this underneath so then I could trim it and take advantage and stretch it, but then I forgot. I forgot. There we go. Like so. And then we're going to bring this one into the fun. And maybe we just do this. No, I don't know. Maybe. Kind of like it. Kind of fills up that top, but I might need that space for my title. Unless I put this right about there. So I'm going to temporarily secure this down so I know where I am at. Okay. And then this one goes right about there. Because I need to leave at least 2¼ inches for my little guys here. So roughly there. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have taken my ruler away. That's okay. So this is just removable, so then I know roughly where I'm supposed to be. There we go. And I will Pop-Tart these. This one's going there. Don't worry, all that white stuff's just powder. And this one's going there. Ta-da! And then we have some cake, which is going to go right about there. And so my long title's supposed to go here. So we might have to run that one up there. While we wait for that one, or decide on that one, let me grab my other pieces that are stuck under my photo frame here. And this one's going to go up there. Oh, it moved. It's only a little tiny bit of glue, that's why. And that one's going to go up there. And it's not hitting it too much, so that's good. So let's get that one glued down. Now we could Pop-Tart this one, but no, not gonna. Right? Wee. So this is Bishop's birthday, because his is coming up first. Now, the thing is, if I don't get enough photos to fill it, which, let's face it, that's just totally not true. I can turn this into 2 pages, and I can make one for Benjamin and then one for Bishop. So that's a possibility as well for their birthdays. Okay, and then we need a sentiment here, and we got some cake. And then I'm going to put here the date, right? When we have his birthday party, which will go there. And this will go here. And I do love this cupcake, but we might take a different cupcake. Okay, so here they've got a bunch of banners. So there's like this must be like the date one, and then this is for some journaling. Usually I personally like to do journal strips that are typed out. So I will print them first, and then I will stick them here or in a corner. So mine will be slightly different, but hey, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Boom. Okay, so then there's tons of scraps because, oopsies, we have all that stripe. Now, if you have a girl or you're doing girls, there's all of these great flowers that you could tuck in, but I have boys. So like I said, for me, doing the flowers, even though some of them have some dark colors in them, it just isn't gonna work for mine. So, I could take one of these, maybe the peach one, and stick it up there. That'll work. Cover that up. So again, tons of great. Oh, there's a blue flower and some leaves. So, a little bit of masculine if you'd like. And then there's that cupcake that I wanted to throw in here, but we shall see. Okay, so those are different ideas. We still have lots of pieces we can pull out. I was looking for it because I thought I cut it already, and I guess I didn't. So let's get these 2 here is what I like as well. So we'll use those as stripes. Actually, I know what to do with that one. And then we'll steal these ones too. So I love how these all come with one kit. And, wait till you see the workshop kit. But again, I didn't want to expedite that. So it's not gonna be here for another couple weeks. I will tell you that now. It's not gonna be here anytime soon. And where's my energy? Oh, there. So let's use the guillotine because I want this middle one. I'll do this first. Okay. There we go. I could probably use that one. It's kind of green with the blues. in it as well. And I'll cut this one in half. And this one I'll banner. So I'll grab my banner punch. I still have my oldies but goodies. Never get rid of them. I love my punches. Even though it's retired, don't worry about it. So we're going to use this one. I'll pop this open. I'll banner this one. There we go. And I'll slide that one in here. And we'll have some peach and pink to go with it. So we could cut those if we want, but I'm not too concerned. Actually, I'll put pink in the middle, peach further out. So go like that. And then that. And we have this. I want to use this here. So then this will come out more like so. Well, more like over here, because I need room for a 2x2. So let's see what we got left. So I'm really liking the blue and how it's popping here. So let's get more blueberry bushel instead of the other colors. Again, boys. Okay, so we need a 2-inch strip. 2x2x2x2. So I'm going to cut my 2-inch strip and go 2x2x2x2. So we got 1, 2, there was 4, 3, and 4. Okay, and then we need a 2x3. So I'm going to cut another 2. And the rest goes in my scrap pile. If I want, I can change these later. And that's my 2x3. That's going to be some pretty small, distinct photos. But when they're like that, I actually like it because then, so we got 2, 2, 2, and then another 2 over here. And then that's going to go there. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, scrappers and card makers, paper crafters. I'm going to grab a mini glue dot for this guy so he can cover my joint there. And so we need a long title, so I figured we would just stamp one from the stamp set and just put happy birthday, or I'm just going to use the numbers, 12th birthday. So that will go there because it has all the numbers. So I like the fact that it has 12. So I got oh, we got some hearts too. So we got the 1, the 2, and then I'll put 12. So we got that, and then birthday. And that can be our title up there. And then we can even use other things down below. So I didn't even put the hearts in here yet. I might not even need it. So there. I think that's pretty good. What time is it? It's an hour. And in an hour I did this page. That's pretty impressive. I mean, there's still more to get finished here because there's a 4th photo right there. Now, this is how that goes. So, choice really, if I want to, but I think I'm going to swap that out, and because there's a little ephemera going on there, and I'm actually going to pop this with balloons over here instead. So we're going to do the balloons. I think that that looks good. We've got over here the date, so it says long title. So again, I'm going to fussy cut, I think, and put the numbers and stuff up there, which then means this guy can go in the other. No, we don't want that. I might not even need this, or I overlap here. Nope, that looks funny. Where do I put this one? Should I overlap and go like that? I mean, that's what they did. Thoughts. What do I do with this guy? Help me, Karen. What do I do with this one? Do I put it there, or do I run it across? I mean, it's a 2-page spread. Oh, I should look at my video. It kind of gives me a better view. Sort of, kind of. I think we got to do our cutouts. So let me cut out the 12. I would love to know where to put that one. So we need the 12th and then the birthday. And so let me grab that. Garbage? Garbage. So in other words, don't add it? That's what you're trying to say? What's kind of neat too is this thing has tassels. So I could there's 2 tassels. So you could have tassels hanging down. Garbage as in throw it out, right? Like don't use it. Okay, so we're going to grab, oh, there it is. I'm like, where's the number 1? Okay, so there's my 12th. I don't know why I'm saying that. Oh, we could even use this. That could be the date. And then this could be the... So I'm going to try and write some notes into that in February. Yep, garbage. Okay, I'll take it out. And we'll see what that looks like. Okay, just give me a second as I go over here to die cut the 2 numbers. Oh, I'm missing my platform. Oh, there it is. So give me a second as I build my platform properly here. Oh, it moved. Oops. I don't know why I'm using the whole thing. There. I'm just die cutting the 12. So then I have an idea of where to put the words birthday. Come on. Now it's stuck. Okay. And we're going to Pop-Tart all these photos. And then Bishop's scrapbook page is done. Okay, so this is going to be 12th. TH. And then we're going to stamp the TH. And then do birthday. So that works out good. Oh, I wonder if I should do this. Will it fit? The question is, does birthday fit? Oh, yeah, it does. So I could go like that. And then put the TH up top. 12th. And then have the 2 inside that banner piece. And pop it that way as well. Oh, it's stuck to my finger. I don't know if I really like that, but that is an option. So then that way we have that. And then we have this big title because they did like a dark piece or whatever. So we can do ours in white. I don't think I want to do it in any other color because I think, oh, we could do, oh no, I think that would look too funny. So I think we'll just do it in white, but we could burnish the edges unless there's a difference. No. Okay, give me a sec again while I grab a piece of white and die cut that. Although I do like the fact that the banner can go up and down. So we could do that. I think it's too much though. Because we have, I guess it's not really a banner. banner. It's a pendant, right? We could add in some hearts. Okay, so that's going there. And then I can stamp birthday 12 up there, like so. And I can have the 12 in there. Let's make sure this fits. And then I can put some hearts or more flowers there. Okay, that I kind of like. Let me finish this. And then I would probably say we are pretty much done. I mean, I can't really finish it completely until I get my photos printed, which won't be until February 18th, around there. Assuming I'm not traveling. So I'm starting to travel for work, which is going to be, I'm like 1 week away, 1 week home, 1 week away, 1 week home, 1 week away. And then I think I get 2 weeks home and then 1 week away again. It's like, what the heck? What about gold for the birthday? Oh, that would be pretty. You know, or even the word celebrate, right? You know, like I think that would be really pretty too. Okay, so let me get the 12th in there. Do you want me to, okay, let's see. Karen says do gold. So let's grab gold. And so it's going to be a little crazy. Needless to say. This is gold, right? Yeah, this is gold. Okay. So feel free to leave if you want to. But we'll just finish up here. And pretty much the layout is done, besides sticker me down some. Grab me some pack of Stampin' Up! Dimensionals and put down my photo frames. Okay. And then we are good to go. Give that a little second or two. Can't seem to get away from heat embossing, which is not a bad thing. Just amazed at how much we do. But it's so fun. Oh, that didn't stick very well. Okay. Come on. Give me some more. Getting there. And if you have a gold pen, which I do, you can fix up all those spots that, you know, the adhesive chose not to stick to, or the powder didn't stick to. Okay, now I'm going to just grab my tweezers so I don't burn my finger. And let's cover this powder and get rid of it so we don't get it flying all over the place. Yeah. Loving the ideas and the help. We're just going to heat this up and get it going. Come on, Inky Poo. Turn it to gold. I just love that. I think that's my favorite part of embossing, is when you see that color change happen. Wow! Voila! Melt it some more over here. Make sure it's nice and melted on that letter Y. Oh yeah. Great call, Karen. Look at that. Happy 12th. I can even put, well, I guess it's too big. Oh, I do have smaller letters. 12th birthday. But I think I like it off to the side. And a little higher. And I could do that one in gold too. Love it. Oh, excellent. Well, you love it because if it wasn't for all of you, you wouldn't be helping me. You wouldn't get there. Okay. So all I have left now is to literally just grab some dimensionals, and I'm not going to waste your time watching me do that. But this is the layout in itself. And then I still have room, like I said. I might even change this to a 3x3. So we'll have to see what the photos look like when I take the photos on that birthday. But this is how the finished product is. I got some room up top, so I'm going to slide this up, move that over so you all can see it. There it is. So I just have to put dimensionals underneath each of these photos. So we've got two 4x6s, two 4x4s, three 2x2s, 1, 2, 3, and a 2x3. Now, interchange that however you like. And so to compare, this was the original design, right? So we don't have a really long title, but we have his birthday there. Now, I could move that 12th birthday down here as well, and then change that out when the sticker sheet comes, which has this big celebrate on it, which is kind of cool. But that's another option. Anyway, I like it the way it is. It's perfect for me. And we have tons of photo space. And then I just got to glue my banners down. Oh, this one's supposed to stick out further. This one tucks in like that. And then it's got another banner down here, but we'll see if I really want that. Because I think I can go 2.5, a little bit bigger here. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for joining me for PJ Friday and scrapbooking. Again, please take the layout and inspire it to your own needs and have fun with it, whether you're using it now or whether you use it later. So I will be using it in a month for Bishop's birthday. So I will. So what I really love about this is now I know what my photos are. So I know I need to take a picture of him. I need to take a picture of the cake, family photos, maybe on this one, some food, and then these two would be like, hey, opening presents, and possibly here. And then these could be food pictures. I don't know what he wants for dinner, so it's probably going to be tacos because that's who he is. And yeah, it's good to go. So thanks for joining me. And I might come back on Sunday if I can make the time. If I go to the hospital tomorrow, then I have Sunday free. But if not, I will be back on Monday for global project design. So have a great weekend. I'm going to keep on crafting, but I'll let you go. So have a good night. Thanks again for joining me, and happy stamping.